And this is the exact same thing I did last time, but it's gotta be the right play, right? I mean, a rare joker to start off with. And as long as it's actually a good joker, right? You're loving life. I guess on balance, I'd rather discard the hearts, because it's an equal chance to draw hearts or spades, and our spades are of better quality. There we go. That probably doesn't win you in one, but it gets you close enough to be comfortable. Now we do diamonds. What did I tell you? Times 0.2 malt per consecutive hand played without playing your most played poker hand? What? This seems terrible. This I sacrificed for this and it's awful. Give me the clearance sale. Just make things cost less. That's what I need in my life. Okay. Must play 5 cards. Fine, I play 5 cards. That's my life anyway. Okay. Give me a spade flush. Thank you very much. Okay. Heart flush is in the cards for sure. If you don't discard the 4 needlessly. Come on now. I got it. Exactly enough. 2 hands. Not bad. Alright, I need to buy something. I mean, ice cream can keep us alive for a bit, but I'm not happy about it. Plus 1 hand per round is pretty good. I'd love to save up for that. Yeah, if the rare joker sucked, what the uncommon one is going to be terrible too. That's just how math works. 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. It's playable. And 2 pair will get us over the top. Okay. So far, the run has 0 identity. And you can take misprints. Give you some malt. Give me the voucher. Next base edition shop, Joker comes foil. Nah. Okay. I think this is a case where you like discard for like matches. Play 2 pair. Or you discard in hopes of getting the full house, which you got. Lovely. And 2 pair again is an option. I think you take it in this case. It is face cards, so that's of benefit, certainly. I mean, this is a pretty good 2 pair as well. Alright, that was not very good. Times 4 malt if played hand contains 4 of a kind. Or we just get $4 at the end of the round. I think it's less fancy, but I think that's the right play. I'd love to get the spectral pack, but we need money. We need jokers. Discards 2 random cards per hand. That sounds really annoying, but hopefully we can make it regardless. We'll go for the diamond flush to start with. That's something. Okay, we'll need a lot of good hands. We could go for the club flush. Spade flush might actually be more likely to show up. We'll discard neither clubs nor spades. Better just keep the face cards. We're now 1 away from the royal flush of clubs, so we're going to fish for it. The fishing expedition backfired horribly, but I can at least play 2 pair. Which is awful. Somehow I doubt 2 pair queens and 7s will do any better, but it's the best I have. I have 2 hands left. This is doable. This is doable for sure. What do you want to draw? You have 8 cards. If you draw another queen, that probably just about guarantees it. So I think you play this. You just play this as a hand. High card ace. I forgot that the boss discards. But it's fine. It's not fine. I thought we had 2 queens. We do not have 2 queens. We got a pair of 3s. Alright, new run. Adds a voucher? No. Just, maybe I'm skipping too much around. Is that my problem? I'm skipping too much? Like a poorly maintained CD I'm skipping out here? How many aces on the deck? 4? And there's no way you don't get the straight, right? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Cash that out. I think Riffraff is actually a really good joker early on. I want to start buying Celestial packs, but I think we gotta let the interest accrue on our money. Free Mega Arcana pack? I think I'll take that. Especially since we've got free jokers. We don't really know what to copy yet. I think it's unlikely you'll regret putting Malt on your King and Jack. And it's unlikely you'll regret having Emperor cards. Okay. Gros Michel, plus 15 Malt, 1 for chance of being destroyed. Plus 15 Malt, 1, 0 discards are running. Okay, see, this is what we want. We've got a lot of base Malts now. This is good. This is good stuff. I mean, this is a really good hand. I guess I'll discard the debuffed cards, because I want to get my discards down to 0 so that Mystic Summit actually does something. And I think we can win in 1 if we do that. Queens full of kings. There you go. All right, we're ahead of the curve. This is where you want to be. Because now you can actually get interest because you're not having to buy stuff just to stay alive. You're getting money from hands because you're not winning on like the last possible hand. This is good. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop. I don't think that matters to us. Plus 13 Malt for each queen held in hand. It's not terrible, but I don't think it's better necessarily than what we'd expect a random Riffraff Joker to give us. Also, the banana's gone. Great. I will buy a Spectral pack. That I will buy. These can be huge. Ooh. Ooh. Add Polychrome to a random Joker. I mean, the thing is, I don't really want to keep either of these long term. Just show 1 random card. Add 2 random enhanced aces to your hand. And Ouija this early converts everything to a random rank, and we have our Malt involved. I think this could be really good. All right, we're a 9s deck. Oh, we get 2. Okay, we don't want to add more aces. I guess we add a purple seal to... Probably not the Malt 9. Well, I don't know. I'm divided on it, because on the one hand, we want to play the Malt 9. We don't want to discard it. On the other hand, if we got the opportunity to, you know, for example... Oh, by the way, while we're here, we should definitely fool into Emperor. Sorry, I thought I would fool into Empress. My mistake. I mean, fool into Emperor is not bad, to be clear, but... We'll put it on the Malted 9 for now. Because I like the idea then we can later with like death duplicate the malted 9 and feel pretty good about ourselves. And I think we'll let the economy simmer first. We don't need to buy celestial packs immediately. $15? No, because we want to skip the next blind, so we play this one. All right. Scary Face, Golden Joker, they don't do much for us. But really, what we want to do here is we want to play 9s. We are the 9s deck. We are dressed to the 9. Oh, hold on. Keep the 8, actually. I said keep the 8. You fool. Okay, good. All right, this is exactly what I want. Firstly, I mean, I guess I'll strength a single 8. I mean, there's only 4 in the deck. Might as well strength a 2 while I'm at it. Use Emperor. Magician, make a lucky card? Yeah, I'll make one of these 9s lucky. Sure, why not? Give me a lucky 9 of spades, I suppose. Now, we play 5 of a kind. You don't see that at your average poker night, do ya? And now we can use Hermit, double our money. $36. I don't think we need this Joker. I don't think we particularly need diamonds. Let's look at our deck. So our 9s, what suit are they concentrated in? We have 5 9s of spades, 3 9s of hearts, 3 9s of clubs, 2 9s of diamonds. So in theory, if there is a suit we're going for, it's spades. Now that's only relevant if we're trying to get like flush 5, which we might. I mean, it's better than 5 of a kind, in theory. I think you might actually just double your money here. Now we're buying celestial packs, because what we want to see is, yep, Planet X. That levels up our 5 of a kind. All right. I think this is a 5 of a kind deck. I mean, I guess give me a Venus in case we only managed to make 3 of a kind. We don't reroll. I don't reroll. Next round. We skip this, so we get a negative Joker at the next shop. Misprint is pretty good. I'm tempted to play 2 pair here, but I think you gotta fish for the 9s. The 9s is what our deck does. And 3 kings is pretty tempting. I mean, this wins, right? This has to win. 3 of a kind at level 2. One of them has a molt, and I've got all this stuff going on. My face cards give me 30 chips. I should get rid of that because I'm playing 9s. But this should be good. In fact, it's so good we discard this 9 and I guess the rest of this nonsense. Wheel of Fortune. I don't think we play that immediately because we don't... I'm not convinced any of these jokers are long-term keepers, is the issue. Okay, what's this? +1 malt per hand played, -1 malt per discard. Currently, +0 malt. I'll take them. I'm skeptical, but it might work. Do we want magic tricks? I mean, I guess we could buy 9s from the shop, but I don't think we really need to do that. Give me Venus. Give me Venus, I guess. All right, we got Wheel of Fortune. I don't think it's the time to do that yet. We got space. I think we do get rid of Scary Face, because I don't like it. And Mystic Summit, I think we get rid of Mystic Summit too, because it conflicts with the green Joker significantly. $5 per skipped blind. Yeah, we skip this. We take the big blind. All right, Wily Joker. 100 chips if played hand contains 3 of a kind. +8 malt if played hand contains a pair. That actually synergizes great with what we've got going on. I'm actually I almost want to play 3 of a kind 9s So green Joker. We'll see what this does for us. All right, it's enough. It's enough. Okay, that's good. Now, ideally, what we really want to do is we want to like fix our deck so much that we draw 9s like no matter what. And card trap is interesting, but we're probably going to be winning in one hand a lot anyway, so I don't think it does much for us right now. Let's buy the standard pack. If there's no 9s, I'm not interested. Buffoon. Hallucination, 1 and 2. Okay, that's really good. I think it's time to part ways with Riffraff. You've done what you can for us, but now I am hallucinating. This will let us get more tarot cards more easily. And you know, we can Wheel of Fortune. I guess it's probably not going to do anything, but if it does, you'd be happy. It didn't do anything, obviously. I don't want to clog my shop with playing cards. Tarot cards maybe, playing cards now. -1 hand size, that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Okay, we do need to discard here. Okay, I will actually discard this 9 for the sake of the tarot card. 3 of a kind should be good enough here. Do we make the malt or... We're getting a lot of chips from Riley Joker. I think malt is better. And we'll hold on to Hierophants. Like, we want to get this deck to the point where we're naturally drawing 5 of a kind 9s. I was going to say that or we pivot away from green Joker at one point, but it's negative, so we're never going to get rid of it. Droll Joker we definitely don't get. We do get the Celestial packs, especially because each pack we get gives us a tarot card now. I mean, these are kind of bad for us. I think we sell Hierophants because I want another chance at getting a tarot. Okay, it was Hierophant anyways. I guess I gained $1. So, I made the right call, technically. A free Spectral pack? Don't mind if I do. Okay, add red seal to one selected card in your hand. That's pretty good. Re-triggers. I think I'd rather do that than Immolate. Destroys 5 random cards. I mean, it would because it could destroy those 2 9s, and I'd rather that not happen. Okay. Is 2 pair enough to get us there? And Wily Joker's not going to trigger to that. I think you've got to discard. Or, hear me out for a second. You Hierophant these guys. Okay. Then you use Death to turn left into right. This 2 into a 9 of spades with a bonus. Now we play 3 of a kinds. Okay, still managing. And this is while using like 0 discards, which is the benefit this deck gives you. Plus 2 chips for each remaining card in the deck. I don't hate it. I don't love it either. We buy the Fool. Do we want to turn it? What would it become if I were to use it? Death? We buy and use the Fool. Now we open up an Arcana pack. See, now things are starting to go places. Hanged Man is pretty good here. Converting into spades is secondary to converting things into 9s, I'd say. So here's what we do. We use Death. We turn this 10 into a 9 of hearts, because why not? No, that was the wrong way. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, we get rid of these 2 cards. Ah. I don't want the standard pack. Well, it could have a good 9 in it. It didn't have a good 9 in it. But we got the Hierophant, right? We get stuff for opening packs anyway. So it's fine. All hearts are debuffed. I don't care that much. Does it being debuffed affect the discard ability? Like, probably, I guess? We'll try. It does, okay. 4 of a kind should be good enough here. Especially if I Hierophant up this 9 and I guess the 3. Hack doesn't work with our deck, nor does Droll. Let's see what buffoons we can get here. Clubs. 9s aren't face cards. I don't... And Golden Joker I think is better than to-do list for what we're doing anyway. Even Steven, we don't play even, so goodbye. Give me some cool 9s. No cool 9s. Tower sucks. Get out of here. Rerolls cost 2 less. And if I get to the point where I'm rerolling a bunch, that'll be useful. What does this become right now? The Hierophant? Not that interested. No offense. Copy of the next selected tag. There's something to that. Gonna have to make sure we get the next tag we do is like really good though, of course. Really? 2 9s, that's it? I guess I can do full house. It's probably pretty good. It's only on level 1 though. This may have been a mistake. Okay. Quit being cute with it. You have a hand that you play. Play it. Okay. Seriously, where are my 9s at? I mean, I see there's 2 here. There. 4 of a kind should be sufficient. We'll see though. Okay. I'm starting to get a little nervous. Alright, give me the Arcana. Okay. And there's no reason not to use Temperance right now. Okay, we death cards. That's what we do. Alright, remember. Left turns into the right. So we do this. Yeah. And this Fool will actually use it now. It'll become death. We can use that in the actual round. Mars, I guess. Where my Planet X is at? Sheesh. How's our deck looking? We have 14 9s in the deck. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good 9 coverage. Alright, the Hook. Discards 2 random cards per played hand. We should be able to win in 1, so I'm not overly concerned about that. We'll discard this for the seal. Converts into spades. That's useful. I won't pretend that it's not. 9, so that 4 of a kind should be sufficient. Let's go ahead and discard again. Okay, we will turn all of these into spades. Yes. And we'll actually turn this king. So hold on. Left becomes right. Into a red seal 9. And this will be our first flush 5. That was surprisingly underwhelming. I guess my 9s were like mostly normal. Okay. It's probably about time to start thinking about getting rid of some of these other cards. This is a good voucher. Redeem it for sure. We need some better jokers. We don't really add cards to our deck is the issue with Hologram. +2 mult per reroll in the shop? I don't reroll either. Okay, well. Oh well. Alright, give me a Planet X. Oh, no, give me Eris for flush 5. That's where we want to be long term. Give me a reroll. I need better jokers. We don't play face cards. 1 in 4 chance to upgrade level of played poker hand. I think that clears Golden Joker at this point. Doesn't really matter where you are. Next, Alright, I might as well Hierophant the sealed 9s, because they reactivate. And do we have flush 5? We do have flush 5. This is a pretty good flush 5. And our flush 5 is starting to level, so I'm expecting great things here. 28,000, okay. Still ahead of the curve. If only slightly. Alright, this is an auto buy. We buy the standard pack. It could have a 9 in it. It did not. And there's always, of course, the hallucination chance. I mean, I guess I'll go for Venus. It's probably the most likely of those for us to play. I really would like some better jokers, but if I skip this, there should be 2 negative jokers in the next shop, which is huge. Okay. Well, we know these aren't 9s, so, goodbye. Okay, what the heck? Where are all my 9s at? The deck is like half 9s at this point. Okay, well, like a quarter 9s. Okay, I mean, I'd prefer a flush 5, but here front these. But I'll take a 5 of a kind. This works. That was not enough. Okay. See, now is where I start to get concerned. I guess we'll play just a normal flush in search of the 9s. What the heck is happening? Where are all my 9s at? How do I still have 8 9s in the deck? Okay, come on. I need 3 9s to get drawn. There you are. Took you guys long enough. Okay, it's unfortunately... It's not a flush 5, it's only 5 of a kind, but it should be enough. We got the seals too. That makes a difference, I think. Okay, that was way too close. We need to roll for good jokers if we don't get them naturally in the shop. Cloud 9. Earn $1 for each 9 in your full deck. Oh, yeah, baby. Fortune teller? Yep. Plus 1 mult per tarot card used this round? Okay, all right. And that alone should probably get us back to livability territory, but let's see what else we get. Spectral packs are always fun. Got a death card too. Sigil converts all cards in hand to a random suit. Or I can put a gold suit. I mean, I don't really care either way. I guess I'll turn them all into a suit. Spades, maybe? Okay, I mean, that's about as good as you would hope to get. None of these are 9s. Turning a 9 into a glass card could be good. Plus 1 card available in the shop. That's great. And to restock the shop. Alright, when blind is selected, gain times 0.5 mult and destroy random joker. No. I've got jokers that I actually want to keep. A foil golden joker. When you buy and use the temperance, that much is certain. I'll do a reroll. When you buy and sell the or use the temperance. Oh, times 3 mult. And that's gotta clear Jolly Joker at the very least. Cavendish. Plus 40 chips for each remaining discard. I mean, that synergizes with Green Joker. Not sure it's our style, though. This gives us more chips anyway. All right, I'm feeling good. I think we can go to the next round now. Give a copy of the next... I mean, double tag worked pretty well for us last time. So I think we'll get that. All right, we discard for 9s. Man, they don't want to give us the 9s, do they? Okay, there we go. We got our 9s. Now we are actually going to use death. Left becomes right. Hold on. First, we justice. We turn this 9 into a glass 9. Now we use death to turn the 4 into another red seal glass 9. Okay. And now we play flush 5, and hopefully the glass doesn't break. Okay, one of the glasses broke, but that's 419,000 points. That's way better than anything we've done so far. So I'm happy. Retrigger all cards played for the next 10 hands? I don't think we need it. We don't do face cards. Plus 3 molt for each Joker card current. I mean, that's gotta be better than... It's definitely better than misprint. That's for certain. Especially with all of the negative Jokers we have. That's really good. Alright, give me Arcana. Emperor, that's pretty good. Let's see what we get. High Priestess and Tower. I hate Tower. High Priestess. Certainly can use that. So hold on. So glass replaces bonus and molt, I believe. Oh, High Priestess of Secrets Planets. Sorry, I thought she was the Empress. I mean, I like the idea of another glass 9. I just don't like the idea of them breaking. But if we make glass 9s and then copy them, then that makes that less likely to occur. And that's a pretty good glass 9 right there. You don't need to copy them when they just exist naturally. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling good. Next round. After play or discard, always draw 3 cards. Fine, I suppose. Does make it a bit harder to fish for our 9s, but whatever. We might end up playing Full House. Alright, 4 of a kind 9s. There we go. There, my boys. Let's see. And I'd rather play Flush 5, but let's refrain from the glass. We don't need it, and I'd rather it not break. Okay, 146,000. Not bad. In the slightest. I don't think that's... Telescope. What's our hands looking like? So 5 of a kind is our most played, combined with 3 of a kind, and Flush 5 is close. I think Telescope will be very useful, because it makes the planets from our most played hands always appear. Guaranteed. I should have used Moon last time. Oh well. I'll take a Planet X. And now our planet scaling is going to go crazy. $15? Nah. I want opportunities to manipulate my deck. Okay. Come on, give me some 9s. Okay. We use the moon to turn these into spades. I should have discarded this purple seal at some point. Wait, no, did the moon turn them into clubs? Oh, that's lame. So I thought, right, it's the earth that's spades. Oh well, it's fine. I'm still on cloud 9. Lovers, I think we can do better. Most of our 9's already buffed in some manner. I'm not sure we need magician. Give me a standard pack. None of your 9's. I'm not interested. Not interested in hearts. Well, I guess since I've got fortune teller, I probably should like play the hearts just like on something that were to be irrelevant. I'm curious how to reroll. One more. And burglar, don't get me wrong, it synergizes with fortune teller pretty well, actually. Not fortune teller, a green joker. But green joker isn't really our build around. He's just along for the ride, really, because he's. And I'll take free stuff. I've got no doubt we'll get through. Well, I'd like another shot at the shop before we take on the boss. Okay. Alright, so now we start fishing for flush 5. Okay, well, flush 5 isn't happening, unfortunately, but 5 of kind is still pretty good. Yeah, because I want to get some better jokers before we take on the boss, because we aren't currently set up to get the boss down in 1. Gains times 0.2 molt per enhanced card played, removes enhancement. I kind of like my enhancements as the thing. 150 chips if your hand contains 4 of a kind. And that's just a straight upgrade over Wily Joker, at the very least. Give me a spectral pack. This is a really good immolate target. It got rid of A9, but I'm not concerned with that. It cleared so much other Tetratus from the deck that I can be very happy with this result. Hanged Man will be useful later. Give me a reroll. I want to get... I don't think we need Empress. Blueprints. Ooh, copies ability of Joker to the right. I mean, you have to buy blueprints. Maybe you... I do still think we want tarot card generation. What's Abstract Joker doing for us? It's giving us, what, 34 molt in total? Whereas Blueprints could copy Cavendish and give us an extra ×3 of... To be clear, if we play 5 of kind, that's 33 molt by default, plus another... Because, okay, so right now this is getting us... Abstract Joker is giving us plus 34 times 3. So about 100 molts. Like 101 or something. Or 102. If we take that out, what is and have Blueprints copy Cavendish, then Blueprints, or maybe we get rid of Clever Joker? I mean, that's a lot of chips. Because the thing is that the chips get malted by the malt. Maybe it is time to, or maybe Space Joker? Yeah, I think actually get rid of Space Joker here. Because Space Joker, all it's doing is upgrading our planets. We already typically upgrade planet decks at least like twice a turn anyway. So I think this makes a lot of sense. And it lets us keep our tarot card generation. I think I'm in a good place going into the boss. Alright, Violence Vessel, it's just a very large blind. Nothing to be concerned with. Okay. That's our flush 5 right there. Easy. I guess before we play this, we might as well hanged man to the 8 and the 10. Flush 5 is only level 2, but it's still a really good hand, I think. And we want to play it more so we can upgrade it consistently. Alright, we're going endless. Finally. Not sure how far we'll get in endless. I think I've gotten to like ante 11 before. Plant cards appear 2 times more frequently in the shop? I don't think that's what we need. Give me the Celestial pack. And I'll take the Planet X. I want to get to the point where Flush 5 is currently 2 behind 5 of kind. So we really want to fish for Flush 5s specifically. Deja Vu, add a Red Seal to his card. And I think Red Seal beats Gold Seal, hands down, every time. Especially with the economy we have from the 9s. Foil, Next base edition shop, Joker becomes Polychrome. That might be something to double tag. Though, I don't know, maybe I should hold out for negative Jokers? Because that worked really well last time. Though I'm not sure if that'd be too greedy waiting for negative Jokers to show up. Okay, there we go. Flush 5. Simple as that. Only putting up 500,000. That's not going to get us that far in endless. But we have a lot of money to spend. I mean, strength, we can use strength. We can turn an 8 into a 9. There are only 2 8s in the deck, so it's kind of an unlikely scenario. Here, we'll buy it now. Between the 2 Arcana packs, it's actually not that unlikely that we'll see some 8s. We can at least turn the 7s into 8s to then turn into 9s later. Do you death or do you hanged man here? I guess you death this into this. Left turns into right. That's not one of our like particularly good 9s, but it's better than a not 9. Okay, I think we'll strength the 7 and the 5. Hold on, no, you don't. First, you use the Fool. And yeah, you get a death. Yeah, that's the better play there, for certain. I'll reroll a couple times, why not? Each played 3 of diamonds gives ×2 mult when scored. Card changes every round. Okay, chat, is it just me or does this suck? Because it's a specific card. Like, unless it's like weighted based on the probabilities of my specific deck, it's literally a 1 in 52 chance that it hits 9 of spades. 1 in 13 chance it hits a 9 of any kind. Again, unless it is weighted based on my deck. So is it or is it not? I don't know. I am uncertain of this. Huh. And what would I replace with it? And maybe Clever Joker or Abstract? I just don't see it working consistently. Honestly. So I think I'll do one more reroll. Gains ×0.2 mult each time a lucky card successfully triggers. I mean, I don't have that many lucky cards in deck. I literally have 1. I don't think that helps. One more reroll. Nah, nothing I really want. Okay, next round. I think we skipped the Polychrome tag. Well, it can make Jokers really good. Like, ×1.5 mult by default on top of... Sure, we'll do it. The wall, extra large blind, score at least 4,400. That shouldn't be a problem. We just need to draw our 9s of spades. Got a lot of glass. Also, out of curiosity, this guy's currently 0. I really want 9 of spades. I mean, I can make one more 9 of spades. It doesn't really matter. I can turn this into a 9, at least. And then make you become... So left becomes right. No, left becomes right. Use that. Okay, you know what? We got a lot of 9s. We have 9 9s of spades. Here's what we do, actually. We play these 3 of a kind 9s. And hopefully they don't win it for us. Because I want to get more spades out here. There we go. Now I can play flush 5, and now flush 5 will be tied with 5 of a kind for our most played hand. So the telescope scaling will help. Alright, splash is terrible. These are both terrible. They do nothing aside from being polychrome for us. Yeah, give me an extra hand. Might as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass both of those up. Do I really want a 9 of hearts in the deck? I think I've passed the point of wanting a 9 of hearts in the deck. We're a flush 5 build, not a 5 of a kind. Give me a reroll. And you gotta buy the death. You sell Empress. You use High Priestess. You definitely use Planet X. And I guess Neptune, because why not? You buy death, we're certain. Gains times 0.1 mult per planet card used. I think it's too late to buy this. It's good, don't get me wrong, but... We're past the point of scaling, I'm pretty sure. And I'd be willing to death a 10 of hearts into... No, left becomes right. Into a lucky 9. Discard the rest of these. Give me my 9s of spades. There's loads of them in the deck. You know this to be true. Give me a tarot card. Alright, we have reached 9 of spades. Okay, these can make spades. Let's save those specifically when we have 9s that are not spades. Flush 5. That didn't do it? We're gonna be in trouble, guys. Okay. We turn world and turn these into spades. Okay, give me... We shouldn't need the glass this time. We only need to make up 100,000 points, roughly. Times 4 mult every 6 hands played? That doesn't seem very good. It would be interesting if I had 6 hands. But I don't, so I won't. So these should now all have Eris. So now we're going to be scaling flush 5 to the moon, or to the Eris, rather. Wheel of Fortune hitting something would be great here. Okay, well. And you probably should get something to replace Clever Joker with. Maybe even Abstract Joker. I'm just not sure what. We don't play face cards. One more. I don't really do gold. We don't need to upgrade 3 of a kind when you play 5 of a kind on basically every hand. Out of curiosity. And he doesn't go negative, the Green Joker, so there's no reason to get rid of him. He just annoys me a bit. And Flesh 5 is level 4 now, which should make it... I mean, it'll be a while before it outscales 5 of a kind, but I think long term, this is what we want. The question is, can we make it to the long term? Yeah, playing a normal 5 of a kind does not jeopardize our telescope. Like, we could use another multi-multer, I think. These are not it. Give me Eris. Honestly, if I got, like, Fool from the Arcana pack, I might use it for Eris. Chariot. Enhance one selected card into Steel? Not bad. I guess I could make this Ace Steel. Since obviously we don't play aces. No. We don't play face cards. What is this? Gains plus through mult when any booster pack is skipped. We don't really skip booster packs. I'll buy and use this. Right, come on, eventually that has to work. Alright, next round. Here we go. Cards played previously this anti are debuffed. That's concerning. Okay, well, don't get rid of the 9s needlessly. Because they still can be used to generate your hand. It's a Flesh 5. I should have paid more attention to that boss blind. Still 500,000 point hand. I think 5 of a kind is still better than Flesh 5, right? 320, 28, 435, 39. Yeah, okay. And this also includes a not debuffed card, which hopefully puts us over the edge. Okay. That was scary. Give me a... Guess I'll take another discard, why not? DNA, if first hand of round has only 1 card, add a permanent copy to your deck and draw it to hand. And you get this early, I think you love it. Well, hold on. I actually think you might replace Hallucination. Because DNA will do what we basically are trying to... Because tarot cards were trying to basically make copies of our good 9s. DNA can just do that naturally. So yeah, I think we open up these last card packs. And then DNA replaces Hallucination. Yeah, we're not taking any of that. The world. Lovely. Great. Last hurrah. Thank you, Hallucination, for your service, but it is time for some Dino DNA. Maybe a reroll too? I'll take a... Yes. Yeah. I don't think I need stuff to be free in particular. Okay, I can do better than the boosted 9. Malted 9 is okay. What you really would love to see is a red seal. That's pretty good. High card. I want to use Death and World, but there's no chance to do it here. Which I guess is a good thing, but... still. Okay. Also, I'm thinking we're generating enough chips. Oh man, we didn't even get close to 7 million. What am I talking about? We're not generating nearly enough of anything. Okay, this is a better hand. I'll be honest, I think you turn the bonus into... We have another discard. I'll discard this, just these two, because they're not flush. Okay. This gets deathed. So hold on, left becomes right. So that happens. I have another glass 9 with a red seal. We have got a lot of red seals here. That's good. And we even have the steel ace in hand. This should be a good hand. Hopefully the glass doesn't break. Still not quite there, but the next hand should do it. Do I even have I've got 2 club 9s in the deck. Those are the only non-spade 9s. Okay, well, interesting. I don't want to play 4 of a kind. There are still 3 9s in deck. You play this hand. Okay, well, hopefully 4 of a kind is good enough. I imagine it should be, but we'll see. We only need to make up like 100,000. Okay, things are getting dicey here. That's for certain. I think you really need to start thinking about replacing some of these jokers in a big way. Arcana pack me. I mean, deathing the 9s, deathing the glass 9s has got to be the play here. So, left becomes right. Because glass is just really good. Retrigger all played cards in final hand of the round. Okay. That could be good. Honestly, I think we only had it for 1 turn, but I think you get rid of DNA here and you play Dusk, recognizing that we are towards the end of our run and we need to shift from generating like a good deck to actually generating points. Do we have any of the bad 9s? We do not. Might as well wheel then. Have I gotten a single wheel trigger this run? Yeah, give me Planet X and use it. Yeah. Seance. If Poker Hand is a straight flush, we don't do straight flushes. God, none of these are useful. +2 chips for each remaining card in the deck, but it's also polychrome. And what? It gives... I guess we would expect it to give probably on average like 1/3 to half as many chips. Or probably like roughly 1/3 to 1/4 as many chips as Clever Joker, but you do get the times 1.5 mult. That can be big. And maybe it's worth a shot? There's also an argument you might put Blueprint here. We'll see. One more? I don't think we need any of that. We don't need free stuff. Okay. Okay, we whirled these guys for sure. Alright, so that gives us our flush 5. No glass. See, the rate triggers, though, aren't that impactful, actually, if the cards aren't glass. So I don't think we wait on Dusk here. I think we just play this, and we hope to reassemble another hand of 9s. Which should be reasonable to expect to have happen. Yeah, we really do need the glass. And this is something. It can add mulch. And there's 11 9s left in this deck. There's no way. Okay. Now, here's the play. You play a hand. You play a hand, because this only activates on the final hand of the round. Would I rather have the lucky 9 or the... Well, this has the red seal, so I think that beats... I think that clears lucky 9. This wasn't the last hand, was it? Okay. I was worried for a second there. You can't tell. Alright, great. So I think this is our best setup, probably. Like this. And then you definitely shift Blueprint, because right now it's copying a ×3. If I shift it to Dusk, it's going to copy everything re-triggers, which is ×2, ×2, ×2, which would be what, like ×2, ×4, ×8. All right. I think this all makes sense. Hopefully the glass doesn't break, because I'd like to have a future beyond this, but we'll see. This is about the best hand we can possibly make at the moment with our current Joker setup. So it'll be interesting to see what it does. All right, 350 million points. That's not bad. Or is that... Yeah, 350 million points. I'll take it. How much glass broke? Certainly some did, but not too much. We're still in there. All right, we still may have some legs on this run. Give me Arcane. I mean, I think the best thing you can do here is you Hanged Man, you're non. I guess I'll keep the 9 of diamonds. Here's what you do. You death. So hold on. Left becomes right. So you death the king into this red seal glass 9. Then you Hanged Man the 5 and the 10. Okay. You're definitely upgrading your flush 5. Which I think it probably should be better than 5 of kind now. Nearly. We're getting there. Almost there. It'll be worth it once we get there, I hope. All face cards are debuffed? Not a problem. We don't play face cards. Not in this house. Okay. And we're actually pretty close to our ideal hand, like, immediately. So much so, I'm willing to discard these guys. Go for, like, extra glass. We have a lot of discards. And even once we're out of discards, we need to play just random hands anyway. For Dusk. Yeah, I'll discard for a tarot card. Sure. Sun, and I don't like it. Goodbye. How many glass 9s are left in the deck? A lot. A fair amount. I think it's reason. Well, okay. We'll just play one card. We'll play high card, and 3 glass 9s should still be enough, to be clear. Four glass 9s is definitely enough. Now, do we want +4 mult or a chance, a 1 in 5 chance for +20 mult? And +4 mult is going to be the safer option for sure. This could give us money though. Not likely. So it's a 20% chance at 20 versus a 100% chance at 4. Your expected value of a 20% of 20 would be 1/5 of 20, which is of course 4. So it's the same expected value. So I guess if it's the same expected value, I'd rather take the consistency. That may be unpopular, but I think it's the play. Especially considering money isn't that big of a factor for us, anyway. Okay. I don't think there's a chance 30 extra chips is better than all the smolt we're getting. Okay, so we shift blueprints over here at dusk. And this should definitely work. Please, limited glass breakage, please. Our run is kind of on a timer at this point. $6 billion? 6 billion, okay. Not too shabby. How much glass broke? I mean, we still have glass, but its days are numbered, that's for certain. Plant cards in your consumable area give times 1.5 molt for their specified poker hand. That's interesting. Not sure if we'll get that to work, but it's interesting. Didn't even get any of the good 9s. Okay, we can turn a 9 glass. If we're going to, I'd rather turn the bonus 9 glass. Yeah. Jumbo packs, any cool 9s? No. I don't think we need to worry about disabling the current... What is the current boss mod, out of curiosity? All face cards are debuffed. Not a problem. Let's reroll. Like, there's gotta be something we can replace, like, Abstract Joker with, maybe. Strength and Fool. I'm not really... Here, it's still Strength. Because the use case is really limited now. Give me Fool for another Emperor, and let's try that again. Judgment? Creates a random Joker. I've got to expect a random Joker is probably going to be better. It's got a chance to be better than Abstract. And that's not that much molt. Let's sell it and see what we get. That's less molt. And I'll keep it for now because I don't have anything to replace it with, but it's on notice. Alright, come on, there's gotta be something good in here. Death is pretty good. I'll take a death. Temperance? Yes. We don't have that many lucky cards. All face cards, doesn't matter. You know what, I'm willing to Judgment again, because I don't like popcorn. Buy and use. You know, I mean, it's 20 molt, so it is actually just a strict downgrade over what we had previously, but it's... What? Hold on a minute. Times 3 molt on the final hand of the round? Oh my goodness, goodbye. So now, because this synergizes very well with Dusk. So we've got limited base molt. We've got 5 molt, plus 58 molt. This is here for economy purposes. Then we get times 3, times 3. This will usually trigger like a whole bunch. This is a times 1.5. I mean, that helps us, certainly. Moving on. Holographic base Joker, I just don't think... Because if it's not the right Joker, it just doesn't matter at all, is the issue. So we 300 million? I mean, we've gotten there before. We can do it. It's not going to be easy. But like, we need like nearly the perfect hand. The fact that we have this death, though, helps significantly. Because we can copy this. So left turns into right. So we can copy this. And I think Empress, like, Malta's got to be better than Chips at this point. We'll hold off for now. There's no reason to do it immediately. We'll discard these guys. How many glass 9s are in the deck? Like, it's almost like exactly like 4 or 5. Okay, that's 3 of them. Okay. got a red seal at least. Would I rather have 30 chips trigger twice? I think I'd probably rather have 30 chips trigger twice than 4 malt trigger once. I guess. Especially because we get less chips than malt, which means because they get multiplied together, the smaller number is more impactful because it gets multiplied by the bigger number, right? So like as an example, if I had 2 times 10, that's 20. If I make it 2 times 11, that's 22. If I make it 3 times 10, that's 30. So increasing the smaller number is more beneficial. The thing with malt is since we have the malt multipliers, it's not actually 4 malt, it's 4 times 3 times 3 times, do it again, times 1.5 times another 1.5. So that's where it gets difficult to calculate on the fly. But I think 30 chips twice is probably better than 4 malt once. Not certain of that, but we'll see. And this is obviously better though. I do think the 4 malts twice might be better than 30 chips. I don't know, chat, what do you think? Anyone want to crunch the numbers? If we're better off with the 4 malt or 30 chips twice? Because what does 4 malt become? It becomes 12, 36 times another 1.5, so another 50%, so that's going to be another 18, which gives us 54. Another 1.5 gives us plus 27, 81. So this is A1 malt in theory versus 30 chips. So in order for, I mean, that's probably better, right? It's gotta be. And so we play this. We do need to worry though, because we play high cards so much now that it's almost more than the flush 5, which will screw up our planet scaling big time. But there's not really anything we can do about that. Other than, I guess, playing real cards on our discards, basically. Okay, this is gonna be a really good hand. Why do we even have these in hand? We just do glass. All right, well, let's do it. Here we go. It's gotta be over 300 million, and hopefully the glass doesn't break too much. $40 billion. I'd say that works. This is by far the best run I've had of Balatro ever, just to be clear. I haven't played too much, but this is the best so far. Why is glass good? All right, glass is good because it is ×2 malt is the modifier. So like a lot of the other things are, so for example, malt, the malt effect is +4 malt. Glass is ×2, so whatever our current number is, it's ×2, and that's how you get these insane scores, because I'm multiplying. If I have 3 glass cards, I'm multiplying ×3, ×3, ×1.5, ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2, and then the great thing is Dusk makes all of the cards in hand re-trigger, so on the final round. So then all of my glass cards activate again, ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2. And since I have Blueprint, Blueprint is copying Dusk, which then makes all the glass cards activate again, ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2. Which leads to a really big number, as I'm sure you can imagine. So that is why glass is good. The problem with glass is it has a 1 in 4 chance to break when you use it. But we're so far into the run, I don't imagine I'm going to live much longer anyways, so we're using the glass. Okay. And 40 billion is pretty good. That should get us pretty far, I'd imagine. Each 8 of spades? I mean, so close, so close. I mean, I almost think it's worth buying this guy just in case he gets the right card. But what do you replace? And it wouldn't be any of the negatives because they're negative, so clearing them doesn't help. And if anything, it would be the blue Joker. He's generating a lot of chips, which might be important. Right, because if our chips are so low, if our chips are too low, then it doesn't matter how high our molt is, because it'll be molting like nothing. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should we get this tiki-looking guy? I'm worried it'll, like, ruin the run. Like, do we need a chips Joker, specifically? Because currently our Flush 5 generates 400 chips. Plus whatever our cards generate naturally. And they all re-trigger a whole bunch of times. Like, just based off the nines, it'll be 9 times 5 times, like, 3? So it's not which means, yeah, 76 is a pretty small amount. Like, if this guy hits the right card, times 2 again on all of the 9s is massive. So I think, I may regret this, but we're buying this guy. Hopefully that's not the wrong choice. I don't even know why I'm rolling. Next round. I could skip this and add a voucher. Do we care for vouchers? What vouchers do we have so far? Oh, hold on a second. That's rerolls. Huh. The fish actually scares me a bit. I don't think we get anything out of playing this, so we'll skip and get more vouchers, I guess. Let's sell you guys. You're not useful to me at this point. Okay, cards drawn face down after each hand play. That's actually probably not that big of an issue. We just need to make our hand first and win in one. Each 8 of spades. Sorry, man, I don't do 8s of spades. We do 9s. So we discard all of these guys because we want full glass. Or close to it. There's enough glass cards in the deck that we can reliably get to them, I think. Oh, and then I didn't mention, too, the seals also. The red seals on a bunch of our cards make them re-trigger as well. And I'm not unhappy with this. 4 glass cards into lucky, 5 glass. I mean, this is close to our ideal hand, actually. Like, I guess in theory, we could draw like 1 more red seal, but we wouldn't know it even if we did. So, I'm fine with this. That's a card that just came out, yeah. So it's a glass of some kind, but whatever, we'll play it. Or no, it was an ace. Wow, wow. Oh man, that was the glass 9 with a seal. We could have played it. Okay, so glass 9s. Hello. You still want 8s of spades. And hopefully it'll choose 9 of spades eventually. I think everything's in the right order. This could be, this is probably going to be a bit lower than last time, I guess. It should still be enough to beat 600 million though. All right, 600 million is no problem to clear. $1.374 to E to the 11? What? What does that even mean? What number is this? Does anyone know what does it mean by E to the 11? Like, are we getting... What? I'm confused. Guess we'll cash that out. Okay, voucher. -1 ante, -1 hand per round. That's actually is probably good for us. Because it gives us more time to build the run. And potentially get better jokers and stuff. Than the deck a bit. +1 consumable slot, I'll take it. And It makes it so we have to just do those random like discards less. I think in this case you take. You really would have loved to see a fool here, but you take the Emperor. Wheel of Fortune actually working could be the next thing that works. Let's see what. That means 100. Hold on, how many zeros is that? 137 trillion 400 billion? No. 137 billion. Okay. Gotcha. And that's a pretty good hand, I'd say. Okay. Alright, Hangman, great opportunity to get rid of some of these threes. What do we want? Yes. Enhances 2 multi cards. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having another steel card in the deck. Let's not reroll too aggressively, but 1 reroll. Yeah. Next round. Foil jokers. We'll go for it. I mean, yeah. Each played 7 of clubs. We don't play. Do we even have a 7 of clubs in the deck? We do. I'm going to keep an eye on that guy. If he ever says a card that's not in the deck, we need to get rid of him, because in that case, he's a 1 in 52 chance of giving us, granted, a really good effect, ×2 mult when scored on the cards. Like, that's a really good effect, don't get me wrong. But if it's got literally a 1 in 52 chance of hitting the correct card, then that's bad. How much glass do we have? We're not getting rid of it too quickly, are we? I know we'd expect to lose about an average of 1 glass every hand. Okay. And I think you get rid of the lucky here, surely. Because the seals are just that good. Now, one potential issue with our run here is we have to win in one hand. If we do not win in one hand, we do not win. So that's the main issue. But if we do win in one hand... Oh, hello, Glass Nines. Fancy seeing you here. Okay, and this is pretty good. I think the glass is better than the seal in this case. Obviously, you want glass with seal, ideally, but... yeah, that should work. Everything's in the right place. Yep. I should sell Sun. Here we go. Expecting something good here. It might not be up to E level, but it should be good. Alright, 9 billion. Not bad. Break 2 glass cards in a single hand. That is not the achievement I want to see, Steam. Okay, this is better. This is significantly better. It's only at times 1.5, but it has a 1 in 4 chance of actually working. Yeah, Idol's just terrible. Okay. Give me a spectral pack. Aura on this glass 9 and then we can like copy it. That would be huge. Or we can create 2 copies of it, but you know what? Aura. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. But just the fact that it'll get activated so many times, like, that's gotta mean something. Give me 9s. Of spades, specifically. Alright, come on, Wheel. Come on. You gotta do something eventually. Nope, okay. Wheel... never there for you when you need it, is it? I'll take the Hangman. That's definitely good. The World... if we come across like one of like the 2 9s in our deck that aren't spades, we can use it. Although I wonder, if we like completely eliminate a spade from our deck, is it possible that the Ancient Joker won't do it? not sure how that works, but it would be interesting. And I think I'd rather have the Mega Arcana pack. Start with 0 discards. And that's fine, I think. Give me the Arcana pack. I mean, you clearly Hanged Man these guys. Enhance one selected card into lucky. And there's just a normal 9 there. So, but we almost don't care what it is if it's not glass, honestly, with a red seal, preferably. So I think you go wheel again, because if we can make our jokers polychrome or something, like, that's huge. I almost kind of want the money. Because then, if it's not glass, I don't care. Oh, look, there's that one. There's the 2 9s that aren't spades. Wow, what luck. All right, now this guy doesn't give us discards, so let's be careful with what we play. Let's not get rid of 9s shamelessly. Because we gotta get to the 5 of kind. That is non-negotiable. We're at 5 of a kind. We have... And I really feel bad about playing this card. It's only 1 in 4 chance it breaks, but if it does, I will be livid. Okay. We keep... Ideally, we don't want to play the steel card. I think you've got to... this... Ooh. I mean, 600 million, we should clear in a single hand, even if we don't have a bunch of glass. It's scary, though. Because... this could be the end. It legitimately could be. So, I mean, this would obviously be the hand. We're only getting 1 times 2. And you're doing arts. I think there's a very good argument that you swap Blueprint over to copy the ×3. Because what's it going to do? All hands re-trigger. So it's going to give us... Yep. First it'll give us a bunch of chips. 9 times 5 chips. Then it'll give us possibly 20 malts. A ×2. Some extra chips. Some, like, 4 malts. And chips. I mean, the fact that there's the ×2 here, plus all the chips, is that better than just a straight ×3? I don't know. I'm not certain. Like, my instinct is, with a single glass card, you probably copy the ×3. But I could be swayed on that. And obviously you could do the math, but I'm not going to do the math. Well, here we go. Oh, I forgot it had the seal, so it was at least a ×4. No! Well, that hurts. That stings. Now, was that the difference? I doubt it. But, oh well. I technically got to ante 13 because I rewound back to ante 12, so that's not bad. That's not bad. New high scores. That's always nice. Most play into hand high card. That doesn't quite reflect how the run felt, but okay, sure. All right, let's go to the menu. All right, what's this? Start with run with crystal ball vouchers and 2 copies of the Fool. Okay, magic deck. Joker unlocked. For in one hand, earning at least 100,000 chips. Plus 300 chips, minus 2 hand size. Ooh. -1 ante, -1 discard. Okay. Interesting. Reroll the shop a total of 100 times. Rerolls cost $2 less. Isn't that already a voucher? So a total of 2,500 at the shop. Plus 1 card slot available at the shop. Okay. Buy a total of 50 tarot cards from the shop. Tarot cards appear 4 times more frequently in the shop. Okay. Alright. Discover 25 blinds. Reroll boss blind unlimited times. $10 per roll.